Align is a fashion, art, and culture magazine that cultivates a creative community. The storytelling process unfolds as this student-run publication out of the University of Oregon works on their winter term issue, Double Take.
As a kid, I actually wrote and directed a bunch of little movies, and I'd write a script for them, and I would basically direct them to be like a witch or like some crazy concepts. It was quite a weird background, but from a very young age, I was always with the camera. So the shoot for the winter catalog is gonna be a twin shoot. And that's where twins are going to be solely interconnected. It's going to be a psychic kind of take with tarot cards. A really exciting set design. Isabella actually had the idea of getting curtains and placing them around the window. And then from there, Sally, the stylist, had a few props in her room. And we were like, okay, let's just try to use some tarot cards, some crystals. Like, how can we spice up the place? My favorite thing about Align is probably working with so many different people. Each term, you get to work with a new set of people. So that entails like writers, illustrators, graphic designers, and art directors, stylists. So I think it's really cool just being able to hear their ideas on a project and getting their perspectives and how they can help spice up the shoot. And I just love making new friends too. It's just the community, that's the greatest thing.
I have always had like a huge passion for the 70s. Actually, my original pitch didn't have anything to do with dance or with the 70s at all. But we kind of compromised in like the best possible way where I was still able to have that outlet to voice like that passion. Kind of focusing on contemporary artists like Jungle and Tyla, but then talking about the fusion from like the 70s influence. So a lot of our outfits and like the overall aesthetic are just intertwining the two. I've met so many amazing people and I love how everyone is just so driven, ambitious, and creative, and kind too. It's a very supportive group of people. Growing up, I always had so many ideas, but they always just felt unattainable. That's why I love Align, because it just gives you like all the resources that you need and the people to help you like bring those visions to life.
I found out about Align through one of my classes and I was immediately interested, but I found out about it before the deadline was for that term. So turned on post notifications, I was ready, I really wanted to apply, I was so excited. And when I got in, I went to the first meeting and I immediately felt like this was my community. This is where I was meant to be. This is the perfect place for me at this school. There's so many like-minded people and so many projects I can do. Our photo shoot is called Warped, and it's based on the perfection that we feel in regards to society and how that reflects the way that we end up looking at ourselves in the mirror and how we perceive ourselves. The glasses and glassware is more what they're seeing versus what they actually look like. I came up with it just because thinking of double take, I thought of more so the double take that you take when you're looking at yourself, like, is this what I really look like? Why is my forehead so big? Why does my nose look like that? Like, I hope that people get the vision and relate to the idea of perfection and how it can distort how we see ourselves.
The Align Double Take issue will be available online at the end of winter term, with printed copies arriving at the start of spring term.